Okay, basically just a bit of a property update again is what's going on is there's just so many moments where I could have gotten myself out of this mess or really taken steps out of this situation that I'm in, but I didn't. So I just want to reflect and talk about what were the dumbass mistakes that I made. If you find yourself in them, please just don't do what I did because I'm really struggling now, and I hope you don't struggle on your end. So that's why I'm sharing this. So number one is when my tenants couldn't pay me, I really should have stopped paying the landlord, or at least talked to the landlord about what my options were in terms of figuring out my termination of lease straight away. So because you need that 2-3 week notice of your termination of lease and just making sure that everyone is on the freaking same page, like that did not happen here in my situation. Number two is when the two girls moved out. So there were four girls in the property, and two of the girls, they're French and they're moving out to go back home, like go on a plane home in the next 2 days. And obviously they gave me like 2 days notice to leave the property, and that was just like not on. But also at the same time, there are some people who reached out and they're like, oh, we can live there only if it's like $100 or $200 less than the rent that I was charging, which was so little. But I was like trying to do the right thing, and I thought, I was just like they need money because they're going home and they're gonna be homeless, is what they told me as well. They're gonna be homeless if they don't have money for an Airbnb. And I was like, oh, okay, I have to be there and I have to like help them through this. So I paid their bond out of my pocket, which was not smart, but fuck shit, right? Whatever. So okay, I paid their bond, and that was like $800 each, and the bond that I got from the new people moving in was only like $500, right? So I spent $1,000 of my own pocket money, and the thing is, when the guys move out, I still have to give back their bond. So I don't really know what happened. Please, if anyone knows maths, just help me out. Help us out. Okay, but so those are already two things that went kind of wrong, and then basically the two remaining girls, they said that they would. What did they say? They said that they would think about staying, or see if the rent could be lowered. And I talked to the landlord and I was like, no, that's not possible because they have a mortgage to pay. And it's just crazy because like after all of this and the girls moving out and now talking to the landlord, she's like, yeah, I can probably lower the rent by like $100, $200. It's like, that would have been useful if you had done that earlier, or at least thought about it. And probably same, I have responsibility in that because I could have fought harder maybe. I don't know. But now, where am I at? So there was a month where no one was paying rent, and then I was still paying rent, so I was paying out of my own pocket. I don't even know why. But I was paying rent, and I just figured, oh, it's fine because I'll eventually get the bond. But now, currently where I'm at is I may not even get the bond, and I am just like down like $6,000 basically, which kind of sucks. I must say. But basically, yeah, I just gotta wait for the two guys to move out and see if they're able to move out, and how much notice that they need. So I called today, and I've been talking to the landlord, I've been talking to the new girls, I've been trying to sell stuff in the house, just trying to get rid of things. Talk to the removalist, talk to council. Council's like not even open. I'll have to talk to the property manager who hasn't replied to me. But basically, yeah, lots of moving parts, and I have nothing set in store. So I'm just freaking out, and like I don't really know what I should be doing. If I should be like putting out any more money, or just kind of telling them to minus the money that I've been working with, because there's like so many different amounts at play here. And I kind of have a feeling that I won't be able to get much of the money back regardless of what I put in or how this all works. So yeah, it's pretty stressful. And I think just like every day that goes by, it's just getting a bit more stressful, and I'm really freaking out. There isn't really a happy ending to this story. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this and just hear me complain, but that's what's going on right now. I really just needed to get it out. So thanks for being here if you are. I'll see you in the next video.